Tonight we will reveal the real story behind the most talked about community in the United States, Macon County. Please be advised that the content of today's episode is not appropriate for children. I'm your host, Andrea Vega. Previous week, Tom Robinson was convicted of raping Mayela Ewell. Mayela and her father have agreed to join us tonight on the show and explain to us what really happened. However, many people still believe that Tom is innocent. Also joining us tonight, Tom Robinson and his wife Helen and his lawyer Atticus Finch. Now we ask you, the audience, to listen with an open mind and decide whether it was rape or racism. Come on out, Mayela. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine. Sit down, sit down. It's an honor to have you on the show. So, how have you been since the trial?
It's been hard, but I've had to power through it in order to take care of my little siblings.
So, we want to know, what happened that day?
Well, I gave my siblings some money to go get themselves a treat. I was on the porch and asked Tom to come cut an old chipper robe we had in the backyard. After he had finished, I went inside to go get him a nickel, and he attacked me from behind. He started to choke me and say some awful things. Before I knew it, he threw me on the ground and started to take advantage of me.
Did you scream?
I screamed as loud as I could, and that's when my daddy came in.
We'll be back after these messages. Come on out, Mr. Ewell. Hey, how you doing?
I'm mighty good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, tell us what you saw.
Well, I saw my girl being raped with that damn Negro, and by the time I run to the front porch, he already run off.
Helen, come on out. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well, ma'am.
So we want to know if Tom ever mistreated you or the kids.
He never laid a finger on any of us. He was always gentle and caring to me and the kids.
It was said that he choked Mayela. Do you think he's capable of rape?
Well, as y'all know, his left arm is 12 inches shorter than his right, so he couldn't have had the strength to choke her.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Joining us now, Tom Robinson and Atticus Finch. How you doing?
Doing well, ma'am. How about you? Still going, ma'am.
So I think we all want to know your side of the story. So tell us.
I was just walking by the Ewell's house when I saw her daughter alone. So I decided to help her. She looked lonely. But that's about it. I didn't do any sexual activity with her.
So you're saying she threw herself at you?
Yes, she did, ma'am.
That Negro?
All
Please
right,
stop,
settle
sir.
down,
Settle down,
Mr.
settle
Ewell,
down.
settle down. Take a seat, Mr. Ewell. Please, take your seat.
Is this true?
She don't have to answer nothing.
Is this true, Mayela? Atticus, any comments?
Well, Tom's a good man. He has a wife, kids, goes to work every day. The only reason why Tom was convicted as guilty is because most of the majority can be considered racist, as well as the majority of the community here in Macon.
Thank you. Any comments? Mayela, who was the man that beat you? Who was the man that gave you all of those bruises? Who raped you?
I damn told you she ain't answering nothing.
Mayela, answer it. Mayela, answer the question. Who raped you? You heard it here. Tom Robinson is not guilty. Was this a case of rape or racism? I am your host, Andrea Vega. Good night, America.